Hi guys, it's Hailey. So welcome back to my channel. So I realized that I promised you guys I would do a review on the Beetlejuice palettes, like the pigment palettes. I mean, a lot of people call them eyeshadow, and it's an eyeshadow palette, but they are officially described as pressed pigments. But point is, I said I would do a review a while ago, and I don't know what happened. I completely spaced it, so I'm so sorry. Fortunately, this has given me plenty of time to play with the palettes and really, I guess, ensure that I like them. I already spoiled the review. I do love the palettes. I mean, I'm still going to talk about them, but I love them. But I'm finally getting around to it, filming it today. I actually did wear the palettes, so I'm only wearing the recently deceased one today, but I recently have gotten kind of an obsession with green eyeshadow, like the PP slime green lime color. I've never been a fan of green eyeshadow before, but recently I've been on like a kick, and it's probably one of my new favorite looks, and this one does not disappoint. I would say this is one of the better, if not the best, green color scheme in a palette that I have seen and also used on my eyes. It's so good. So unfortunately, both of these are not for sale anymore. It didn't look like. I tried to look them up before filming this, and the whole launch sold out crazy fast. Unfortunately, these were the only two things from the Melt and Beetlejuice collab I was even able to get my hands on. I wanted to get the Lydia brushes too, but I think like the day of the launch, everything sold out. So fortunately, there are places that are just selling like brand new ones. I think it was like Mercari that is. I don't know if I'm even pronouncing that correct, but you know what I'm talking about. It's basically like eBay and what's the other one? Like Depop, like that type of shit. But it's usually newer items. So I did see a couple on there. And I do hate that people usually will like buy extra of things to resell them. I think it's kind of crappy, but fortunately, if you do really want to get your hands on them, I would just do it. I do think you could also wait and see maybe if Melt will ever bring them back or restock them. I really would hope that they would, just because the palettes did so well. I know the palettes sold out a little bit slower than everything else, but I think that's just because Sephora had them. I actually got this one. I purchased this one from Sephora, and I purchased the red one from the Melt Cosmetics site. So I do feel bad that I'm recording and filming this video so late, just because most of them aren't for sale anymore. But unfortunately, even when I was planning on recording the other video, they were pretty much sold out everywhere already. So there are two palettes. There is the recently deceased one. This one is the green color scheme. And then there is the waiting room palette. This one was personally the first one that I bought, and then I saw this green one and I was like, you know, I should do that one too. I honestly didn't think I was going to get as much use out of it because it's greens mainly. Well, it's purples as well, but red is like I would say if you're going to do a Hailey look, you would do like red eyeshadow. So of course I bought that one, but looking later, I was like, it's such a unique palette though, the recently deceased one. So I'm going to show you guys kind of what I'm talking about. So first of all, they have these really cute little inserts in the palettes. I kind of wanted to hang them because they're so cute, but I don't want to lose them. So I'm just keeping them in there for now. So let me try to not blind you guys out. See, the color story of the entire palette is just super unique. I feel like to get a lot of these colors, you'd have to buy multiple palettes, and it's really nice that they're all in one. Super on brand color scheme wise for Beetlejuice. Everything is really perfect, very cohesive. So I am wearing that one today, that one, and that one right there. Honestly, I enjoy the greens in this palette more than anything, which I never thought I would say. The purples are really great too, but I would say the greens are some of, if not the best green eyeshadows I've ever played with. So I really enjoy them. Honestly, they're very pigmented. The foiled shadows in there are very buttery, very creamy, and just in general, pigments are kind of scary because sometimes they don't blend out how you want them to. It takes a crap ton of brushes and all this. I used like 4 brushes to do my eyeshadow today, and it blended out really nice. It was quick to do, which is another thing. It doesn't mean a palette's bad if it takes you a long time to blend it out, but for me, I just won't get that much use out of it. If I struggle that much to do my makeup, I'm only gonna reach for it when I have a lot of time. And this one was so quick and easy. Really, really like it. And honestly, surprisingly, out of the two, this one is my favorite, which I never thought I would say. So the waiting room one is like a very dark themed palette. It's very like on point with Lydia Deeds, and honestly, all of my fellow goth babes out there, you're gonna love this palette. It's super, super good. The insert in this one is actually my favorite because it's from the waiting room scene. It has that girl that is like sawed in half, like where her legs are there and her torso's here. And I just really like this scene in the movie, so I thought that was cute. So like I said, this palette, if you just like dark makeup, you're gonna really enjoy this because although it is still, I would say this is a more common one out of the two. Like this is one that you're gonna be able to find the colors easier, but there's not palettes that have all the colors just right there for you, especially red foiled shadows. I've never found a palette that has red foiled shadows with regular matte reds, at least not that many. So this is really, really nice. Like I said, if you just like doing dark eyeshadow, you have one palette and everything's in here. So I do think it's still a very unique palette, although the colors are, I said colors weird, the colors are more common. It's still such a beautiful blend of all of them in one. So the fact it has your grays, your black, lots of different reds, it's so, so pretty. And I forgot that there are 2 more shades than in this palette. So this one has 8 and this one has 10. So you are getting more colors in this one, but I don't remember if they were the same price or not. I really don't remember. I'm sorry, I can't really help you with price point, but it shouldn't matter too much because if you're buying them from like a reseller, they're probably going to charge you a little bit more. But I do still really love this palette. Really, really great. The reds are amazing. The black was really nice. Everything was really good in it. So overall, I would rate these palettes like a 10 out of 10. I think that they're both very unique, very, very beautiful. And because they're pressed pigments, you could use them on more than just your eyes. I mean, you technically could if they were eyeshadow anyways, but I really, really enjoy them. This collab was so great. I really, really hope that Melt decides to restock everything, but that is it for now. I'm going to go, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you thought of the Beetlejuice collab if you either purchased it or just what you saw online, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.